Two of the top 4 seeds when we began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome to gleaming State Farm Stadium, the home field of the Cardinals in Glendale, Arizona. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on last season's national champions, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pass is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker down. Might be roughing the quarterback. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. They'll try the right here. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback, if he's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the out route. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tigers. They draw first blood in this national title game. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kurt.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. Start with an RPO. Good pass to the right. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's tackled. Makes it 2nd and medium.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And now the running back's got it again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. A deep shot to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. It's a run. Running back's got it. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a wide receiver screen. And moves the football to the 27 by 1st down. 1st down here for this offense.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And he finds the running back in the flat. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. 3rd down and short in this championship game on the 9th play of the drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That gain moves the ball to the 17. 1st down. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He'll hand it off. Fighting him off. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Touchdown, LSU. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Now we'll run a draw play. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back in motion now. He's going to pull it down and run. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. A gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. He wants some time, now lets it go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Tigers will line up to kick it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. Returner brought down by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moving right down the field for a touchdown. On first down, it's play action. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Ball scooped up in the defense. Breaks into the clear. They get him down, but the takeaway and the return, a huge play to set up the offense here.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit. That's the fumble.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Important second down play coming up. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. He's got it near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Clemson.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Off the play fake on first down. Makes a quick grab. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Looks like LSU has the first down. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep to the right side. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away. 2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelbacker, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. We'll give it to the running back. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back. You're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
He got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They'll run it here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. No huddle now for the offense. Running play called on third and short. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Ultimately, the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made over the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking deep to the right side. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, LSU.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
17, LSU 14.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. To build on this lead on this possession and to settle for 3 last time out. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then he can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense cannot be stopped.
This guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. 14. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Caught behind the line. It's Miles. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
They'll run it from the gun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. No huddle here for the offense.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Movement at the second level of the defense now. Toss play to the outside. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. LSU now operating in the red zone. Looking to pass this time. The pocket breaking down. He was looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21.
LSU, 21.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So far in the early going, both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. We're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him. Nowhere to go, the ball knocked loose. This one ends up a safety.
Well, you just got to have more awareness here as a ball carrier. What in the world are you doing? You're on your side of the 50. You're running backwards like that. Eventually, the defense sees this. They can't believe their eyes. They're rallying to the football, and they come up with a safety.
LSU Tigers will take over. First and 10.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So second and 4. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run it. I mean, they've been doing it forever. All the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the and that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. They'll get to the line here in the no huddle. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
quarterback keeps the football. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Defense is spread all over the field. Do a pretty good job here keeping him out of the end zone, but he gets enough for the first down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's picked off in the end zone. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught inside the red zone and still running. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back is not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. An inside give now from the shotgun. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
Timeout, Clemson.
One more play before they head to the locker room. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. And that one's straight down the middle. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Bengals offense is back out on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. We get the second half started with the running play. Finding some room at the 25. It's a nice gain to move the football to the 27. First down here for this offense.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. There's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, this guy is having some kind of day. That's another catch for him. And this time out of the slot, he picks up the first down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Quick throw, the catch is made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun to hand off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? From the shotgun, handoff inside. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up the big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Powering through. Taken down, but not before makes the first down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Motion now from the tight end. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. running there, but not quite enough for a first down. After a long drive, it's a third down. Is it a touchdown or a field goal? This is a 4-point play. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, it's third and goal, Chris, and they decide to throw for it. Nowhere to go with the football. The defense comes up with this big sack. And as an offensive coordinator, I don't think it's a bad call at all, but you got to put more pressure on this quarterback to make quicker decisions to get the ball out of his hands much quicker. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Here's the handoff. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Drops back from the shotgun. Who makes the grab? He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Receivers are bunched together. Handoff from the shotgun.
I love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll raise second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The shotgun running play call. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to throw here. Pressure is coming. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. This is the 6th play on the drive. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Ball handed to the running back. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Breaks it over in space. It's a fumble. Oh, it's scooped up. Offense still has it on the run.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Oh, and he fumbles! And the defense comes up with the football.
Great play by the defender. The ball away to give his defense a chance to recover the football. But man, the quarterback has to have that internal clock, that situational awareness, pocket awareness, kind of feel the pressure, and most importantly, when you feel it, take care of the football.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. A handoff to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
And it's good right down the middle.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong...
He'll bring it out from his end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the receiver's got it. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. It's a 1st and 10 play.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game. And the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The receiver grabs it. That play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Miles. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete. Very near the goal line.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And to be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. It's a draw play. Oh, what a move.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Two backs now flanking the quarterback. We'll look to throw it here on second down. He finds his man. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
A new set of downs after that completion. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Second down play coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Offense building momentum on this drive. It's a first down at the 44. Quick pass, the catch is made.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Grab behind the line. It's Stevens. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Looking for the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the single back takes the handoff. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a big gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And then first down, right back to the running game. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And the clock has stopped here as we reach the final 2 minutes of play. Third down and short in this championship game on the 9th play of the drive. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quarterback looking to scramble. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Really love the call here on third down to give the quarterback the option to either make the throw or pull it down and keep it himself to be able to pick up first down yardage.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, you talk about a turn of events. What a job by this defense. You're thinking at the very least they're potentially going to give up the go-ahead field goal, maybe a touchdown. Instead, they come up with this interception and get the ball back to their offense.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Miles. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. He gets loose. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Crosses the 35. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. First down, the clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining.
Timeout.
First down and 10. Here's the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. So here we go. They'll spot the ball at the 25. It's a 42-yard attempt for the win. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they've regained the lead. After the clutch kick to take the lead, now they'll kick it away. The offense still a chance to tie this game if they can drive the field quickly. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. They bring him down at the 41. The return team does a solid job there. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. And looking to throw now on first down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champion.
Well, it's been so much fun to